So we get ourselves here into game one of this best of two group stage for TI 2022. TSM up against TALON. I guess that Fisher block you mentioned at the very start helped out, right?
Oh, Q down bottom could be in some trouble.
Yeah, getting dragged back. A few more hits here. The Rubik not able to finish it. And it's
Fisher soon.
And Savage, well, he's going for it, but it's actually KP that gets first blood. Sableye dying bottom to the Fisher and the clicks out from Savage. So the first two kills of the match going the way of TALON. And Moon is annoying, he's a nuisance, and he's going to make them really sweat for it. But Makoto will be able to finish him off with a final swashbuckle there.
Yep. Let's make him take as long as possible to get that kill, but down bottom, SF got kind of low, but should be okay. In fact, it's Tomato up top in some trouble here. They're charging forward. They want this sniper kill. He knows he can't run. All he can do is stand and hold his ground and fight. But that's a fight he's going to lose.
And a 1v2. And as Bryle dies to Makoto in the mid lane, they went diving onto tier 1 trying to kill the Pango, but now Dubu a little stuck here. Makoto just going to keep on going for it. Get himself a double kill. 8-0. TSM.
That was like the dream power room for Makoto, given how many spells he cast during it.
Nice, gorgeous stuff from them. Down bottom, Savage. Finally. 8-1 TSM. First mark up on the board as Sableye gets a solo kill on the SF.
Here comes a smoke down bottom. Makoto's looking to kind of swing the tides back SF's way, or maybe they're just going to give this mid lane to SF, but this is a dangerous gank.
Oh, Moon Meander. Scout out again, level 3, 8 minutes in on this Rubik. Swash misses though from Makoto. Yeah, Moon maybe dodges it there, but a good Fisher from Q will trap him up against the side of the river.
Mid. That was the Dawnbreaker ultimate. Puck went in with the Dream Call, and then they just Solar Guardian on top of it. Makoto's gonna... Yeah.
They've got Blink Earthshaker now as well. That is an absolute surprise. 14 minutes in, Blink done on what is effectively a position 5 Earthshaker. He did get a little bit of lane farm to himself, and he's eyeing up Sableye. Fisher into Swash, jump in with the enchant. Don't even need to spend the echo. Okay, he does. Dunk him down for good measure. As the tombstone was thrown in there from Dubu to try and force a fight around the outpost.
Yes. Good job kiting that Rolling Thunder, getting out of the way, not giving anything to bounce off in there. Charging forward a tier 1 mid this early on, bringing Tomato in, and they're not done.
Yeah, quick coil into Solar Guardian, blow up the Doom. And Q, he just has to Fisher and Blink away. Relinquish control of the tower.
And they may walk in on this one. It's a little bit risky, but at the same time, TSM are not in the neighborhood. They do scat it out, send in the puck orb, and it's being pinged out. It looks like TALON are going to second guess this.
Oh, the vision though. Look at that damage onto the Undying. High ground orbs, Dubu's like, yeah, they saw me coming.
Back in now. The rest of TSM, they're kind of looping around. Are they going to get here in time, though?
I mean, Roshan, what, 3,000
They see him coming again?
Remaining. And the Rolling Thunder from Makoto is going to zone them away, but the Stolen Doom and now the Stolen Thunder. Moon Meander into cube form, bouncing around, but not hanging onto any enemy heroes. As TSM, they're going to get their puck caught down. KP and Savage blow up Bryle. Sniper peeping away at KP, and a good initiation from Sableye, catching the stun from that Starbreaker onto a couple of them. And it's a zoning Requiem in the end, while Roshan still stands.
TALON are a little bit too far to stop this one from going down.
Yeah, and Shrapnel's going to completely keep them away. Did Brawl just get glimpsed away?
I missed that
It looked like they were about to kill him. And he got sent backwards. I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me, but that Echo Slam will make sure he dies this time. Makoto going to catch onto Dubu, but the Stolen Rolling Thunder bouncing back in. Moon Meander kills off Q. Sableye, Dubu still in position here to defend their Rubik with a heal. Attempted Starbreaker not working out, and Shadow Fiend is offering so much physical damage, kills off another. And now the jump forward from Makoto. He's got that ability just to blink in, disarm, kill the Undying, and TALON is still showing they're a force to be reckoned with. I need these Silver Edges and BKBs for themselves. Well, TSM going to rally around their sniper. Put Tomato out there with his 2.5 minutes of Aegis. Getting glimpsed and pinged out. The nice wall stomp in from KP. Focusing on the sniper, but he's got heals coming in from Undying and the Dawnbreaker. But the Doom there. You're going to focus down Sableye while the Hyde dies and buys back. The Requiem wound up, but missed time from Savage. Tomato stomped though. The chain stuns, maybe a save in, but Q will land. A nice jump in with the Enchant Totem stun. And TSM being pulled apart.
Oh, glimpse back too.
Glimpse back another one. Dubu dragged into the waiting arms of Talon here. And even though the Pango was doomed, he's able to claim another life.
Scanning.
On a ceremonial robe for your Earthshaker as well. That's huge. Q going to be incredibly happy with that. TSM, though, they're prepping for this Roshan battle early. Scan is there. The Fisher from Q connecting onto Sableye, but Earthshaker dead. Rolling Thunder comes in to crash onto Moon Meander as the Doom is going to focus in again onto Sableye, just dooming the Dawnbreaker as quick as he can. The Echo slams straight onto Moon Meander, but Tomato, he shreds through one, looks to face off against Savage now, but KP batters into him. The buybacks from TSM come a little too late as Sableye, he bought back, Solar Guardian in, and then TP's home with his BKB.
Brow's not done though. He's going to try finish off this Disruptor. Will he pay the price for it? Doesn't look like it. Gets the ult to the high ground. Chases on though.
Brawl blinks away. Slowed by the Diffusal Blade, but yeah, has another orb to jaunt to. Yep. KP can't keep giving chase, and another 30 seconds for Roche to respawn means everyone's going to be alive again before he's even back.
Sad. The vision, even with the ways that they have to scout, it just doesn't feel quite enough with Rubik dead. You uphill battle and...
Oh, that opposing safe lane carry.
And this SF shows, I feel like, a big reason why this hero has become more popular. I've seen a lot of SFs really prioritizing it.
Oh yeah, that fear against Puck. I'm not going to use it here. Going to try to go for a Requiem instead. But there's the save. Bryle going to come back in. Killed off the Rubik at long last with Makoto there, but a coil back onto him and a Doom on the Dawnbreaker. Going to separate this fight out while Dubu's the one being focused down along with Hyde. Bryle finished off by Makoto and the Dawnbreaker, the final casualty there for TSM. Well, it might not be the final one because Savage moving in with Makoto onto the sniper now. Tomato turns with his BKB, but it's not just the SF you have to worry about. The Doom and the Pango offering tremendous damage themselves, and we end up with a team wipe. Talon shred through TSM here in their top lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in these fights, it feels quite apparent that Talon have a much clearer directive.
Takes advantage of that to be a key contributor in these team fights for TSM.
So very afraid, though, of this Q Earthshaker. Oh, the Fisher, the Blink Echo. That's why you have to be so very afraid of the Q Earthshaker. Bryle dead for 70 seconds now, and Talon with an opening to go high ground again, potentially.
Yeah, it's just the vision game. And
Makoto, the Blink Stomp from KP. They're aiming the sniper. They've lost Hyde quickly. Buy back immediately, though, as this Enchant Totem Fisher with the shard, stunning up the sniper. He's doomed up and dead. KP on a wicked 6 streak, and TSM, 2 heroes dead with no buyback. Dubu going to be a third. And Talon just cruising in these fights now. And Shadow Fiend, you know, he's level 24, so of course he has that presence aura effects buildings from his 15 talent already there. Tier 1 and 2 bottom though, yeah.
Yeah, oh, Tier 1, yeah, okay. Yeah, they got their work to get the mega creeps. But, we'll see, they may just be thinking about Roshan as well. They lift SF, they want to kill him. 23 Savage, he's alone.
He doesn't get his BKB off, so he's dead.
Gets doomed up and easily picked off. Like, maybe he didn't get the memo that Doom had been stolen, but they're putting it to good use, but not quite where you'd want the gold going.
I don't know, refresher of... Oh, hello, catch on Rubik. I mean, that is the primary target. You're scared of Earthshaker, you're scared of Rubik. KP with a BKB, TP home, he's successfully out of there.
Okay.
And Makoto swatching off to the left, but the Puck has the gap closed to try and catch up. No coil for 20 seconds, though. So Makoto going to try and turn his back with a bash and the Static Storm, force the self-fuels out of the Puck now. A disarm on the Pango means he's lacking that ability to keep damage going. Needs backup from his squad as well to arrive. Rolling Thunder blink forward. Going to try and catch Dubu out here. Push down to the low ground, and Sniper opening up onto the Pangolier. Dubu's still dead, though. Oh, the Doom.
Trouble, though.
They doom the sniper. Makoto is in trouble. Coiled up by Bryle, catching up to the Pango. And Q there with a nice Fisher, lining up the ability for KP to keep the stuns going, and finally kill the sniper off.
And he's still got Doom. He could find a new target here.
Hey, refreshed up.
There he is. You got the puck.
Straight onto the Puck. Find another one. A sloppy fight. I mean, it's back and forth, but that's all down to the Pango, dragging TSM further and further away from their base and their outpost. But with Roshan alive, there is more important things on the menu. Guard that top jungle, retake the outpost there. More importantly, get some vision out. so they can see and scout TSM. A big hit from the Shadow Fiend. Short work made of the Undying. It's the big fight.
And they're smoking for it. They want to fight this.
TSM are coming, but they've got to move faster. Roshan's about to die. Aegis, refresh a shard, and an Arcane Rune on Mikoto. That's huge here. TSM have got a lot of challenges ahead of them, and they realize that this is no place to be. Time to fall back and find a more favorable place to sit. Dubu does get a high ground tombstone, but the rest of his squad, they've already turned tail to run away. The double Doom, they're all over the place. He's got the AoE Doom. That's what the noise is. Aghanim Scepter up on KP, chasing forwards. Refreshes up now. That's like because the AoE Doom makes the noise every time it touches something, right? So I heard the noise twice, and I was like, "He double doomed someone," but there's no one nearby. What's going on? And Talon, small, smoking up top. They're going to find Saberlight. He's all out in the open. Gets the BKB off before the chain stun, though. Q there trying a little harder than maybe required to overlap his stuns, but they've got the catch regardless. Bit of life steal out of the Dawnbreaker now, but the SF into the back blows up the Rubik. Dawn's still alive, but not for long. It's Savage with the double kill, and two heroes dead with no buyback. Means the Fissure into Rolling Thunder, beautifully executed onto the puck, and the Doom finding Sniper in the back forces the GG out of TSM.
The Aghanim's Doom making an appearance here in the late game, and very convincing game in the end from Talon. I mean, there were a few moments where things, there were like TSM got defended some of their objectives and pushed back a bit, but both teams playing against maybe one of the, they're not playing Team Spirit, for example, is at least a good way to start things off if you get these wins.
A nice little morale boost. Get the victories going. Oh, Moon Meander taking a significant amount of damage, and he's actually rebounded back into this trample of Q. Fairy Fire is up. One more hit. They'll get it. Q gets first blood. Traded out, but Saberlight, even though he gets that kill.
But just the avalanche alone, I think, stopped the bottle refill. So super heads-up play from Bryle there.
And now a smoke into that top jungle looking for Savage. Saberlight and Moon Meander, they see the Lina. Straight in with a rebound disposed. Savage tries to get spells out before she dies. Kill off some neutrals, but she knows there's no escaping. As Saberlight spends that first exorcism for a big kill on the position 1. And Morphling, the flip side of that, completely free. 16 denies, 60 last hits. As Q and Hyde. We'll find Dubu in this bottom jungle.
We'll see if they can get the 10-minute room for Mikoto and Puck. Bryle sending an illusion top, so let's go for the Avatos in the mid lane. And he actually just straight up solo kills him. What? Oh! And he gets the regen rune.
Of course he does.
I mean, he deserves it. I mean, not that. Yeah, that was a good play, but it was like Puck just did not respect the damage output.
Appeared to be a massive net worth lead, but it feels like that flow of the game is in their favor. They're the ones dictating how things are going, where the ganks are happening, and forcing Talon further and further back, away from their triangle. And Saberlight with bots comes straight in onto the Lina. The toss forward with the avalanche. They found Savage.
They're everywhere. I mean, great observable there on the high ground, and 2-1-1. It's not like he's played fine, but it's just about what can this hero achieve in this 5-position role.
Man, what can you do to play with the puck? Because right now Mikoto, the one being jumped on, dodges the avalanche and will jaunt to the orb after the toss ends. But Moon Meander here with a Dispose Unleash. Coil expended and the onslaught forward. Moon Meander still going to pick off the puck though, and the Primal Beast open up here for Saberlight to chase forward. KP's arrived, but to no avail. Bryle can go for another combo in, try to blow up Hyde with a bit more damage of the Spirit Siphon. They'll get the streak onto Bryle's Tiny. And TSM, that's 3 heroes. They're in like a 3v4. They're winning the fight.
Also, it was TSM recognizing that all of Talon had gone bottom to defend the tier 1 tower, so they were just like, okay.
I wonder if he's being teased by his teammates. Like, come on, get one assist or something.
No, he's proud of that. That's a carry player score right there. That's a true carry player. If you're 0-0-0 at 30 minutes in, you're done your job.
Good dispose save and the toss play. Moon Meander and Bryle both trying to slip away from this as Talon. They hunt for the Tiny, but he's so incredibly tanky. Laguna Blade spent onto Moon Meander now, but he's got the Psychic Lifesteal and the Unleash to go. The Ravage from KP won't click on anyone but the Marcy, so they kill off Moon at the very least. But now the turnaround from TSM. But yeah, nice to see Talon so disciplined with their ultis, because you could have easily seen a Coil or a Ravage come out there, but knowing that they could have a small chance of using it to get a kill, rather hold it and have a bigger chance of a team fight around Roshan, as Hyde under the Glimmer Cape gets a bit of distance from Saberlight and Moonmeander, but not from Bryle. In with that massive tree volley. Q down to low HP as well. BKBs and pulverizes into the DP, but Tomato comes out with a double kill. Both supports annihilated by the Morphling and the Hurricane. Drags the Tide back into them. They will kill off Moonmeander now, and KP, he's holding Ravage, but he won't get a chance to use it. Tomato triples up, gets the takedowns on them all, and Roshan's available to them with his Exo.
Yeah, when he kind of charged in and got caught in the avalanche as well. I think that was a scenario where you just let your Ench die, you regroup, and
the threat of the Ravage.
Yeah, you don't want to put it on cooldown. That's when they take things like Roshan.
Yeah.
Use Ravage and they're going to go high ground.
Maybe this blink will help. Bryle, though, hey, he's got a toss back on Savage. Oh, onslaught in. Marcy jumps forward as Saberlight, and there's the blink Ravage. KP gets the 2, caught up in it. Saberlight gets his BKB out, but Savage in trouble. Bryle needs a couple more hits, and Saberlight will come in to finish the job. Bryle's still alive under that coil, and turning onto Mikoto now, as Tomato arriving in puck form. Another avalanche missing, though, allows Mikoto to get back to high ground. Back into that top jungle to reclaim their own outpost. This is so telegraphed, though. Like, TSM knows exactly where they are, so they smoke up and they play towards that top part of the map. Mikoto, they got the stuns for him. Smoke breaks, the phase shift. Bryle, avalanche, toss. No, the blink away into the toss play, and they were absolutely ready for him.
Tomato was just waiting for he was literally standing on top of his blink location, and now we get to finish off the racks, and they may just go for a second lane here, try and force a puck buyback. He does have it. Top lane, meanwhile. Okay.
Saberlight, half health from Laguna Blade. They get the kill on the Death Prophet, but the rest of TSM, they're on your tier 3 top.
Home in trouble, guys. Home in trouble.
Morphling's going to waveform back as the Aegis expires. 3 hits and the Enchantress disappears.
They're trying to force this.
Expiring before our very eyes, and they do move forward. KP has Blink Ravage. Pop Center's Wraith packed. Morphling trying to be focused down here by Talon, but the damage from the tree volley nearly annihilates the puck. Tidehunter, with the 3 of them chasing Tomato, they desperately scramble and want this kill. But in the back lines, Mikoto's being held back. Moonmeander TP's home successfully.
Getting kind of eluded, just really good kind of disengaging from TSM, stopping Talon from landing any of these key spells.
Is Bryle going to solo kill the Ench here? Yes? No? Maybe? Yes, he does. Okay. A little dangerous, though. Rebound, the totem, seal flopping into danger again, getting disposed across, but dead to Savage. In jumps Saberlight, though, focusing the Lina, disarming up Savage as well, while Morphling trying to shred through with the right-click damage. Light Striker is there, and the Lina dead. Tide now stranded. Another seal flop to the high ground, gets a bit of distance for KP, and a blink away to TP. Tomato is close to getting one touch in there to cancel the blink. But TSM, they can feel this now. Victory is in their grasp.
This smoke could be the one to break this game wide open. Roshan not for 2 minutes, but these teams don't know that.
Smoke breaking. Saberlight silence, gets the D-ward quickly. In jumps KP, the Ravage clips onto the 3. Light Strike and Laguna Blade looking to kill off the DP. Saberlight can't turn and fight, but they get Hyde with Moonmeander and Tomato. Light Strike raised onto the Lina, and they get a double kill for Morphling. I don't think Talon stand a chance now. 2 heroes dead, 2 big cores gone for a minute and a half. No Enchantress.
There's just too many weapons on this TSM team. You use all that, like a BKB Lina to kill Death Prophet, and then all of a sudden, like, Marcy's jumping in with a BKB and helping kill Lina with this Morphling. Like, this Morphling just kills everybody, like BKB or not. He doesn't care.
The Yondesk is there. A toss around. They can't finish Mikoto off just yet. Focusing Q instead. A rebound dispose puts him in an awkward spot and needs the buyback from him. They get the coil on Marcy and Tiny, but the toss is there from Bryle. Secure the kill on the puck and surely secure the game.
First phase ban of Morphling, particularly when they have that first pick and can do that 4-pick Morphling into banning out, you know, the pesky counters, and just didn't really feel like Talon had a good response ready for it. They picked this kind of slow-paced draft that didn't really actually scale that well.
Yeah, Lina looked decent, but that's Morphling completely untouched. breaking through every member of Talon now. Q the next on the menu, even diving into the fountain, but turning quickly to focus down the throne and tie things up in a best of 2, 1-1. And both these victories, both teams look pretty good. very, very evenly matched. I think mainly coming down to that draft.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where I'm sure both teams came in hoping that, if they want to go up a bracket, they want that 2-0. So